them understand value for money. Even if you come to organized truckers, we have supplied, and I met so many organized truckers having a fleet size above 100, 500, 400,000. We are meeting still. Decisions are taken, but return on investment doubts in large organized fleet owners are still there. As a collectively, industry needs to make a real calculations and real profit analysis or value analysis for this and show it to them. Even coming to a government, institutional buyer, the shortlisting process has lacunas. Look at several tenders in passenger information system in the country or certified. Those still are on a L1 basis, tenders are awarded, starts with a small pilot, full-flown solutions are not yet implemented, penetration is reduced. Even the users have a difficulty in choosing in a right solution provider because you know how many players are operating in this segment. There is a lack of confidence in terms of long-term services. Our users are not really confident that if we supply the solution, will we really serve them for a longer period? What is the life for their money spent? There are gaps between expectations and deliverable. The moment we talk about solution, users will have different type of completely expectation. Solution has a completely different deliveries. We are struggling to meet these gaps, or industry is taking order without understanding these gaps, and finally, we end up with an unsatisfied customer. And users are also, there are several tangible and several non-tangible benefits of a tracking, but users are not looking at the non-tangible benefits. They are just looking at the first direct tangible benefits, whereas more are non-tangible. Our sales pitch will require to be reformed to do that. So these all are, in my views, adoption constraints for Indian users. Let us come back to the adoption constraints for the industry. We all know, I am just briefing it. Product reliability, service uptime management. Look at where we stand today in GPS industry. Product, you try to make reliable product, but as it was a price war, the way we are working, the products are not reliable. If the product is reliable, services, people expect round the clock, 24/7, across the country, at location, pop and bomb service. Services are not proper because look at the EBITDA, look at the productivity. I'm sure all tracking company will be able to say that once you put your productivity of our sales and service guys, their cost is also not recovered from the ARPU what we are getting. So what happens? Services are getting sacrificed. Uptime is not managed. This is impacting industry because we start with this. We are not able to manage reliability, service, uptime. So while we should be in a growth path to add numbers, we are in the same race to at least maintain what we have supplied. We need to change this. There is no entry barrier in making this business. Anybody can start this business. I have seen IIT pass out with one student can buy units from China, create a small web application, go to market, pitch the product. At least he may not be able to sell the product, but he is spoiling the product. And that's why we are handicapped with the price war. Sustainability, what are we here for? Why are we doing price war? Look at the price war. Huge price war. With that price war, will we sustain? If business is not sustained, why are we here for? We all top CEOs, at least we know if business is not sustained, neither our promoter nor even ourselves will be able to continue for more. User expectations are driven by mobile industry behavior. So many mobiles, they don't understand that mobile industry at least had some limit of players, 10 players, 12 players. GPS industry, every city, count on 15 players, 50 players, 20 players, 100 players. Mobile industry, it is a one-on-one service. Here it is one-to-many service. So let them not count, or at least let us not allow them to compete or consider ourselves at par with the mobile industry. Limitless customization. The day we go in the business, customer will ask something, we are in fear to retain the customer, we will agree, oh, it is a customer with a 50 fleet, 100 fleet, he is asking this benefit, let's give him. As a company, I tried before 2 years. Let me just tell you, I started in my company and I am still trying to follow the mall culture. This is the price. I won't deviate by even a 0.5%. I won't give you anything free of cost. I won't give you even a trials free of cost. Yes, we had a tough time. My sales team had a problem to follow that and we had to deviate. We can't have our own norms when the industry is not accepting. There is a high churn rate. Look, you add the numbers, another guy will come and change it. We need to change this. And there is a payment collection uncertainty. If we are on OPEX model, go, meet customer, let me tell, all of us would have experienced. Your customer will ask a number of questions, or else I will not pay. Look at your outstanding, you get a look at. I sometimes feel that what price war we are doing, and if you look at the outstandings and bad debts, the interest of it is such which will really take care of our business. But yes, we are continuing it. So these all are the adoption constraints in my mind. And I say, what are the expedited? It's very easy to put it here, very difficult to deck. But say first thing is industry to see this as a service business instead of a product business. We are not in a product. Take any GPS device. You buy it from X, Y, Z location. Even we are manufacturing. Finally, margins, are margins coming from that? What we will load it? It is more a service industry. I am running service industry since so many years, and I understand what it is a multiplying ARPU. We are in a service industry. Industry requires some consolidation in terms of numbers of players. How? I don't know. But yes, it requires. We need to have a mergers. We need to have a tie-ups. Until such time, at least, major players who they have established. Like today, I have if I look at my manpower strength in only GPS business, we have 165 people working across the country. I don't know why we are keeping them. But say, major players needs to go out of price war. We need to be on the same page. Let us be on the same page. Let us tell industry and market that yes, we are on the same page. We have, for us to survive, this is what we can deliver. Yes, we must agree on a SLA-based payments. If we are not performing, let us not have a payments, let us set norms for user expectations. Let us have a reduced trial to conversion rate for increased necessary pre-documentation. Even for our big customers, users, I would request that let the shortlisting process be changed. Let it be changed in a manner that not only price, not only written compliances, have some T1, L1 type of scenario where you really differentiate between them, because this is a segment where A person can be offering a X cost and B person may be offering a 3X cost. Finally, what user is spending, I always tell my user that Indians are not so rich to buy something worth of 5,000 and throw it. We are very cost considerate. We would like to buy something of 7,000 and use it. So user also needs to do this. So if we expedite this, then what I presume, this is purely my presumption, that penetration prognosis by 2016 also with this will reach almost around 1 million vehicles fitted with the tracking, where this is, yes, anybody can question this slide and after this, but what we as a business head, what I have done is our assessment that organized truckers will go 0.34 million, trend is showing like that. We all of us would have witnessed the trend is showing they are going. Organized truckers will be increased 0.44, all organized truckers have to go for the solutions, they are valuing it. Employee transportation will be for a 0.03 million, which is the universe of that. Radio taxi 0.05 million. Yes, there are several radio taxi coming, and beyond this, taxis will not be there, which will be having a sustainable business. Public transportation, consider even a JN and URM initiative, consider the buses what they have, consider the state what they are. It will not increase 0.03 million, and others will be 0.06 million. So focus is organized and unorganized trucker. That is the segment where we need a high reliability, high service, but this is the business. It is very conservative. And even if we do this business, I have done a back of the envelope calculations considering like what market size is. This is a realistic business, what even we feel when we share. I generally believe in sharing views with all GPS players because none of us are competitors. The industry itself has not reached a stage where we should see each other as a competitors. We are partners. We have to go together, push the market, see to it that what we realize. With this, I have an Excel calculation also, we can just work out, but to me, like say opening US, 1 million numbers are there today. So opening a unit in service, 1 lakh, I have made a mistake, it is not 1 million, 1 lakh. Yearly addition, 0.1 million onwards is possible. Yearly churn rate will be 5%, say device rates declining by 10%, service rate declining by 10%, then also look at the 2, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 charts. I always tell my board that I can make any level of chart and predictions and prognosis, but this is not for them. So this is 12 billion is a market size for tracking business. I once again repeat, it is different from a location and other business. This is a 12 billion market size. That means it is a good market size. If you consider 12 billion, It's a good market size. All that we need to do is target this so that we at least gain this or split this. Opportunities and threat, I generally see, we always see that. So I have put this slide. Opportunities are, there is a large market of individual users through handphone utilities. Yes, for tracking industry, this is also a very large market. We started, that's why handphone-based applications, and let me just tell you, I think after 1 year also, we couldn't find out a very strong customer, anchor customer for it, but yes, market is there. There is a use of 3G for image transfer from vehicle. This field will come in terms of infotainment system or image capture. This is another opportunity for all of us. We need to have tie-ups with insurance agency for premium advantages. World over, this is done. This opportunity is still open in India. Let us try it. Let us collectively make a forum. Let us put forward this to the industry. I think that is there. There is a consolidation of tracking, navigation, and LBS platform. As we are seeing, a lot of consolidation is happening. We were providing plain Jane tracking. Now we are providing tracking with immobilizer, with speakerphone, with RFID, with barcode readers, with temperature sensors. We are doing it. That is a consolidation at a device end. The same consolidation is also possible at a tracking, navigation, and LBS platform. In terms of threads, I have written in a little bit smaller font because I feel it's thread, but we will be able to overcome it. It is a mobile operator value-added service. Yes, big business. Take up an Android phone, download application, you can see your mobile phone, you can find your track, your guide. This is not our segment, so I'm not saying it is a threat, but yes, tomorrow if it becomes too powerful, it may be a threat. Trucker, if their truckers are genuine and if they are not going to switch off their mobile or keep it charged, I think this is a threat. Smartphones are a threat, but for employee transportation, radio taxis, PIS, for this business, yes, smartphone can be the threats. So these all are the opportunity and threat for this business. And if somebody says me, what are my key messages? First, tracking and fleet management is a need of the time. I think in my Empower is our umbrella brand. Our company name is RA OmniTalk, and as it was quite a tongue twister, we decided to go for Empower. I don't know, in some places we are known as Empower, some places RA OmniTalk. But our logo also says that enhancing productivity and ensuring profit. And I believe tracking and fleet management is really useful for enhancing this. Industry need to take a pragmatic view. Rather than go to market, let us focus on a sustained market strategy. Go-to-market strategies can be, as we all are from a business, guys. Go-to-market strategies are such which can be changed very, very fast, which can be just change overnight. But sustenance strategies are such which requires a little bit long-term planning. Let us go with a sustenance strategy, and we will certainly see the desirable business bottom line and growth. Both the users and the industry needs to see the business as an independent identity. Let user and let us also not compare it with any other business. We have a different challenges, we have different commitments, we have different deliverables, and our domain is really unique. Inflection point is crossed, business is going to grow, full throttle, so yes, for such next conferences when we will be meeting, I think we will be seeing much larger numbers and penetration, and I hope with this conference, we form something at least between the companies who they are in the tracking industry so that we overcome the present situation of the market. With this, many thanks. Thanks a lot.